Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a get ready with me using things that I have been loving lately. So I have shopped my stash. I also have a few new makeup items. So this is going to be a mix of oldies but goodies, as well as a few new makeup items. But this has been my go-to look lately. I've been inspired to do a more fresh look with a peach inspired eye and a navy kohl eyeliner, a little bit of fresh glowy skin, and there is some products in here that I just feel like are going to give you that desired look. So if you are interested in seeing how I created this look, then let's go ahead and get started. Good morning everyone. I am so excited to put a little makeup on this face today, and what I was going to do is just sort of do a get ready with me using a bunch of products that I have been loving lately. So we're going to start with the CHANTECAILLE. This is their new Rose de Mai Eye Lift, and I have just been loving this product. So the way that I have been using this is taking a little bit of this. I've already done my skincare. I have my SPF on, and I've been using this before I put on makeup. So this is supposed to be like Scotch tape for your eyes, and it just feels so hydrating and cooling underneath the eyes. So I'm going to admit I did not get a ton of sleep last night, as you can probably tell, and I just find that if I take a minute or two to really massage the serum underneath my eyes and lift this up, it truly gives me like a little temporary eye lift. So I take some of this product and then I basically massage this up and out. Do you guys see that? I don't know if you can tell. I've just been loving the serum so much. So I've been prepping my eyes with that. Then I'm going to go ahead prep my lips, and I really do love this DIOR. This is the Lip Maximizer Serum, and I have been using this as my prep for lips. So I'm going to put some of this on, and it's just very moisturizing. It's going to plump my lips up just a bit, and just a nice way to prep my lips before we do the rest of my face. So I've been prepping my eyes with the CHANTECAILLE Rose de Mai Eye Lift, loving that, and then prepping my lips with my DIOR Lip Maximizer Serum. And then another product that I have fallen in love with is the Instant ECLAT from Sisley. This is the Instant Glow Primer, and if you've been watching my channel for a while, you will know that I don't always use a primer, but I was recently introduced to this beautiful primer. And I want you to take a little peek. It's got a really pretty undertone, almost like it's got a little bit of golden and rose in it, and it just kind of makes your skin look super healthy. So I have been actually mixing it with my phyto. This is the HYDRA tint together because I've been pulling out some foundations that I've been getting questions on, and this one is actually one of my favorite kind of skin tints. If you mix the two of these together, it just makes such a beautiful little finish on the skin. So that is what I have been doing, and I just mixed that along with the skin tint, and I've been working on a little fun Battle of the Skin Tints video. And so I've been doing a bit of research, pulling out a bunch of my tinted moisturizers, and I realize I have a lot. And I have been asked about the La Mer tinted moisturizer, as well as this HYDRA tint, the Chanel CC cream, which is one of my favorites. That one's gonna have the most coverage. Okay guys, here is this combo, but what I love about it is that it just is very fresh and healthy looking. I don't feel like it makes me look like I'm wearing a bunch of makeup, and I'm trying to embrace the less is more on the skin, because you guys know foundation is my favorite thing to buy ever, but especially as we are moving into the spring and summer, I do gravitate towards lighter, sheer kind of foundations, and I actually really enjoy this Sisley Phyto Hydra tint. Again, doesn't give you a ton of coverage. They have expanded the shade range a bit more. And again, this is just more of a sheer tint that is going to give your skin a little bit of coverage, kind of blur any imperfections, but it's not going to be one that is meant to cover up or needs to be a perfect exact match. So I've definitely been having a bit of a Sisley moment. I love the new LeBlanc cushion, and I've just been playing around pulling out some of the things that I already have in my stash. Then, now that I have the correct color in the Sisley concealer, I've really been loving this concealer as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. And I just use a little, you guys. You do not want to use too much. That's the beauty. None of these products you need to use much of. So even though they are expensive, they will last. And literally that's plenty. I'm just gonna do a little up on the sides here. And I'm gonna take the warmth of my finger first and just tap this in underneath my eyes. I find it to be so brightening, and since I've already prepped my eyes with that eye serum, everything just seems to go on a bit smoother. Then I will take my Pro Concealer and I will kind of take this, tap it in, and if I have too much product on my eyes, like you can see this one's got a bit more, I just simply take my beauty blender and lightly tap underneath here, and it'll just lift off a little bit of the product. Okay, moving on to eyes. I pulled out an oldie but a goodie. I have been very into peach and navy eye looks. And when I think about peach eyeshadows, the gold standard has always been Golden Peach by Tom Ford. I'm thinking that many of you also might have this in your collection. I remember getting this way back in the day when the beauty professor always swore by it, and it is still such a good color. So what I have been loving is using this is the Soleil Eye and Cheek Duo, and this one is in ECLAT Nude. And what I've been doing is taking a little bit of the top color up here and using that in my crease. So I've just been doing a little light little shadow right there to give a little depth to the eye. I'm going up just a little bit, guys, a little bit higher. Like if I look in front of myself, then I'm doing the little windshield, so it's going up just a little higher Don't worry, we're gonna blend everything out, but that just gives me a little pathway upon which to work. And again, if I open up my eyes and I do this, it's just gonna really get slightly above that crease because my eyes are a bit more hooded. Then I'm taking a little bit of the peach color here, and I'm gonna place that on my lid. Just a lovely wash of golden peach. And then lately I have been enjoying the more lived in smoky kohl eyeliners. I've been having a bit of trouble with my eyeliners smudging a bit due to my more mature eyes, and I was like, well, if it's gonna smudge anyways, I might as well just pull out my kohls that are a little bit more what I would consider kind of lived in. They're not going to be super precise. They're just nice and smoky and easy to use. And one of my favorite Le Crayon kohls. This is from Chanel. This is the marine color. I also have this in the Stilo U waterproof. And I'm going to use this kohl today to create more of a smudgy, soft lived-in line. So I'm just going to focus first kind of wiggling between my lash lines. And I just love the contrast of that blue and the peach. And then I'm going to create a soft line that I will be blending out. Then I'm taking a little bit of that kohl and we'll smudge that out underneath as well. Now, when I do use kohls, they are going to be a bit more smudgy, so I'll just use my fingers and kind of clean it up underneath. But once they set, they're going to stay this way the rest of the day, so don't get too worried. But the kohls are soft and they're supposed to give you kind of that soft, smudgy, smoky look. Okay, so we have put on some of that eyeliner. I am going to go put on mascara. Today I'm going to be using the Tom Ford Extreme Mascara, and my daughter is in town, so I'm going to have her clean up my brows because she is the best of the best. So I'll be right back and then we can finish off the face with a few more favorites. Okay, we have got eyeballs on, and I've just been liking that sort of fresh peachy look with a little bit of that smoky navy kohl. And then I pulled out an oldie that I need to use, and this is the Shade and Illuminate, and this is in Intensity 2, and I've been really liking kind of cream bronzers, contours, and I'm just going to use this bottom part over here. Kind of forgot how good this was, and I'm just going to dab a little bit of this contours, and don't worry, I am going to blend this out. That's the beauty of this product, is that it is really pliable, meaning you can build it up or shear it out, And I'm just trying to kind of go a little too far. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of that highlighter up on the top of my cheeks. And we are going to use the SOLEIL, the ECLAT NUDE as highlighter and blush. So we're just going to put a little bit of that on the top. So I've got a little bit of contour going on there, and then I'm going to go ahead and take this beautiful pop here, such a great spring color, and I'm just going to pop that on my cheeks. And then taking a little bit of this top shade here and kind of blending everything together so it's a little seamless. Then I'm going to take my Sisley bronzer. I'm going to be using this kind of as my finishing powder, the All Over Glow Maker. And okay, we've got a little bit of natural glow going on. And then for lips, I did pick up one of the Tom Ford Ultra Shine lipsticks. And I actually picked it up in the color Nudiste. And this is a warm toned mauve brown. And I know that it looks a little bit dark in the tube, but when you put this on, it becomes just a very kind of natural shade on the lips. But I just like to dab this color on. And here is the shade Nudiste. And this formula from Tom Ford is very similar to my other two favorites. My Sisley Phyto Rouge Shines, which I've been obsessed with. And of course my Chantecaille Lip Cheeks. Basically, all three of these formulas are amazing, especially if you are somebody who likes a bit more of a shiny, glossy lip. Then I think you're gonna like any of these. And Tom Ford, I believe he came out with 5 or 6 new shades. It might be 5. And I picked one of them up at the Sephora sale. And I actually really do like this color. At first I was like, ooh, it's going to be a little bit too like a fall color. But I find that it is the perfect mauvey brown. And I can always lighten it up with one of my DIOR lip maximizers. This one's in beige, and I can always just lighten that up. I'm going to do a quick spritz of my rose water. And then for fragrance of the day, I am feeling the citrus vanilla vibes. I'm wearing a sort of crisp white shirt today. Even though it is a bit cold outside, the sun popped out and I'm just pretending that it is spring. And if you are a fellow vanilla fragrance lover and you want something that's a bit more fresh for the spring and summer months, this is definitely a splurge item, but truly this is the best. It is Sublime Vanille from Creed. I can't get enough of this. This is just the perfect me fragrance. It's got a bit of warmth in it, but it's got that fresh Creed DNA that I absolutely love. That's a bit more uplifting. So it's got a warm, creamy base, but it's got this lovely citrus lift to it that just makes this fragrance a joy to wear. Like, this is truly one of these fragrances that is a joy maker for me. So this is the fragrance that I have just been obsessed with lately, and I'm so happy because a few of you bought this on sale. Saks had this on sale, and you've written me and you were like, oh my gosh, it was worth every penny, that you love it as well. So whew, I never want to steer anybody the wrong way, and fragrance is so individual. I was just glad to hear that you love it as much as I do. So you guys, this is my final look of the day. I'm wishing everyone a very happy holiday weekend. If you celebrate Passover or Easter, I'm wishing everybody a really happy and joyful weekend filled with family and fun. And I've been enjoying having my daughter in town for Easter break, so we've been having a great time doing all sorts of fun stuff. So I will be back with some more fun videos this coming week, and then I'm going to Santa Barbara, so we're gonna have a little fun. I might even try to vlog a bit. So you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I will be back with another video soon.